right, welcome to Singletrack Session number 11. It's a 1-1.
Really?
Yep, really.
11 weeks into the Singletrack Sessions.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Dang, man.
We've been doing this a while. I can see more gray on your chin.
Oh. Did Debbie Farka tell you to say that? Because that's something she would say.
Well, speaking of, we were just at the Intermountain Healthcare new facility they got there in Ogden. Had that live, or the broadcast from there, and that was awesome.
It was. Great facility. Awesome
Facility. Thanks, Intermountain Healthcare, for supporting the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for the opportunity to be down there. Check it out if you're around.
Cool.
Even if you're not hurt, just to check it out. It's cool.
It's pretty.
See if they'll let you in the pool.
Yeah.
The whole bottom is a treadmill.
I know. Isn't that right?
Not just the treadmill section, but the whole bottom. So let's see what else we got. That Amerisport show, episode 52 just launched this week.
Right, and they have a big sale this weekend.
Huge sale tomorrow. Starts tomorrow at the Amerisport Factory Outlet in Ogden, Utah. If you're around, don't miss it.
Yeah, you can stock up on some summer gear.
Yeah, and if you see, when you go in, go to Connor. He's
Find
a
Connor.
dude with the big red beard, looks like a Viking.
Yep.
Right, and give him a good old beard stroke or a slap on the backside.
Oh yeah, he likes those beard strokes.
Or maybe some knuckles. Give him pound it. Give him some knuckles. But with that, we got that Suunto Ambit 3 vertical.
We do.
And that's going pretty good.
I know. You still got a couple days to enter.
Yep. So don't forget, listen to the podcast, number 52. Head on over to our website.
TrailManners.com.
Leave a comment on episode 52. Why do you need the Ambit 3 vertical?
And there's been some fabulous comments so far.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, my gosh. I'm rolling, dying, laughing when I'm improving them. And then there's some like truly genuine comments that are pretty sweet, too.
I just can't. This is going to be fun to see who gets it.
I know.
I'm excited for the winner because it's a sweet watch.
Yeah, it is.
Well, what are we working on? Working on our media and race kits that we can help promote your company, your product, or your race. We've had some success in the past with promoting some races.
We sure have.
Even some coaching services.
Yeah.
And products, for that matter.
Yeah.
That,
whatever you got.
Send it our way. We'll check it out. Now we got some contest announcements.
Yes, finally.
Finally, right? We have 2 contests that we're running besides the Ambit 3. That's what we do.
Gosh.
We like giving stuff away.
Every week we seem to give away something.
So let's start with episode 50, the Corey Reese contest.
Yes, great show. Go back and listen to it again.
Corey's a good guy. And we had 2 contests running. The first one was how many treats did the person eat while doing the baker's half, right? And so you go around this aid station 4 times. We had some super minimal numbers, and I think we had someone said like 120.
Yeah, that's
which
too much.
I threw up in my mouth when I read that. But we said treats, so we have a winner for the book.
Winner, chicken dinner.
First one that came closest, the answer was 58.
Right.
58 treats. We had 2 people guess 60.
Right.
But we're going to go with the first person that guessed, which is Jeremy Haddock.
Woo!
So, Jeremy, I will get your information, and we will send you the autographed copy of Corey's book.
Ooh, you almost said
close.
Brian Powell. That was
We
close.
already gave his away.
That's right.
All 3 of those already went out.
Yep, good.
And then the other contest we had was, what is the name of the book, if there was one about Joel and I, for TrailManners?
Right. There were some fabulous answers. My favorite, we didn't let win because it's our good buddy.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Harrison, but you can't win.
You can't win. There's some really good, a lot of them were good. But the winner of the book, autographed copy of the book, goes to Jason. Jason, last name starts with the letter P. That's all we got, so you're going to have to reach out to us.
Right.
Running Adventures with Moped and Black Cat.
That's right.
So you had to listen to the show to understand it.
I know, right?
Because it's a little
risque.
Yeah, it is. The Black Cat.
Right.
I'm the Moped, by the way, if you haven't guessed. But yeah, so Jason, you're the winner, the grand prize winner with the book, autographed copy. But we did have a runner-up.
We did.
Because we said we're going to have runner-ups because there were some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And the runner-up is, and I like this one because I'm a huge Chris Farley fan.
Yeah, right.
A huge fan. And it's in a van down by the trailhead.
That's so true.
Because that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, 22nd Street Trailhead.
That's where we're at. We're home here.
Yep.
So that goes to Brad W. Brad W.
Yep.
We'll get you your runner-up prize.
Right.
So we'll communicate that one. So congratulations there. And then we have this contest that seems like it's stretched on forever.
Oh, my goodness.
For Turtle Miller's contest for entry into his race. Now, Turtle has been naughty.
He has.
He was training for Wasatch.
Be punished.
Yeah, right. He was training for Wasatch.
Right.
So we gave him some slack for not getting back to us with the winners. But we're going to announce 2 winners. So, Turtle, you've just given away 2 race entries.
Yes, you did, whether you know it or not.
That's right, and that's the way it is going to be. So our first, we got 2, and I think they're both named David.
Yes.
So one is David Tarkelson.
Yep, our friend from Beaverhead.
And the other one is David, I believe, Stevenson.
Yes.
Now, if I got those wrong,
is
let me
David
know.
Stevenson from St. George?
I think he's from Washington, Utah, which is down near there. So
perfect.
So guys, hit me up. Email us. You can email Manners, MANNERS, at TrailManners.com.
Yep.
All the winners, so we can get you taken care of, because then we only have one contest running after that, right?
Yes, we do.
Just the Ambit 3.
Just the Ambit 3.
So I'd also like to give a quick shout-out to the Coalition Brewing Company out of Portland, Oregon. Me and Joel right now are fancying this, the Coalition Brewing Company Space Fruit.
By fancying, he means drinking.
Yeah. It's a citrus-infused IPA. Now, I got this when I took my trip up to Oregon a few weeks ago, and we busted out some stainless steel pints, and we are cracking these open and giving it a go right now as we have some entertainment.
We do.
As Joel mentioned, we're at 22nd Street Trailhead. And I don't know the story here. Now,
I don't either. It just came upon us.
So there's a gentleman riding around the parking lot on his mountain bike. He's doing loops. Now, we're right at a trailhead. There's a mountainous trail.
Yeah, really good.
And you can go on some sweet single track or little fire roads. So it's kind of your options. Well, this gentleman has been doing laps in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Just circles. Now, it could be he just got back from his ride. Maybe he rode.
No, he's got some music going.
I was thinking maybe he rode like 9.7 miles and he's trying to do loops to hit 10. You know, one of those.
Huh?
You know, people do that even running.
Well, he's over there taking a water break right now.
So
he's got this really great Jamaican singlet on.
I wasn't going to call him out, but yeah. So
he does.
He's entertaining us right now as we're sitting here. So let's see where are we at. So Turtles contest. All right, now what's going on? There's a lot going on we need to cover.
Oh my gosh, so much went on this past weekend.
So let's start off by talking about the Speed Goat, right?
Yeah.
Karl Meltzer has just completed the Appalachian Trail, set a new supported FKT.
Right.
So the Appalachian Trail stretches 2,190 miles.
That's a long way.
He has the new record, 45 days, 22 hours, and 38 minutes.
That's pretty amazing.
So that's an average of about 47 miles a day for about almost 46 days.
Right.
That's intense.
It is.
I can't fathom that.
I can't either.
At all. So, and the record stood before that by Scott Jurek.
Right, for just a year.
For a year, and and Karl beat him by 10 hours.
That's pretty significant to knock off 10 hours.
That is, and this is Karl's third attempt.
Yeah, he's been doing this for 8 years, basically.
Yeah. So he's been putting his studying cap on. So congratulations, Karl.
Yeah.
We've already reached out to Karl, hint, hint. So, congratulations, Karl, on that. And then we had some races go down.
Yep.
Let's start in Colorado with the Run Rabbit Run.
Boy,
kind of a big race with some big names.
Yeah.
Got some DNFs there. Not, as always, there was some carnage. There's some notable people that I was surprised with. But, hey, anything happens, especially when you're racing off the front.
Yeah, trying to go fast.
On the women's side, Courtney DeWalter.
She's kind of young, right?
Yeah, she won the women's side in 21 hours, 23 minutes.
That's fast.
Okay, that's quick. So that's first place. Second place was Alyssa St. Laurent in 22:38.
Wow.
So almost an hour behind or a little over. And third place, here we go, folks. I apologize. Nicole Kaligaropoulos.
Oh, yeah.
And I think
that was pretty good.
I might have done that.
You almost
rolled
nailed
off
that
pretty
one.
well. She was in 23:10. So that's your top three.
Right on.
On the men's side, Alex Nichols.
Right on.
Right?
100-mile debut.
Yeah, 17:57.
That's really fast. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. So, congratulations. Jason, let's see who was second. Second was Mark Hammond in 1919, and Kyle Curtin was third in 1927.
Right on.
Got to give a shout-out to our boy Jeff Browning. He finished fourth.
Come on.
1938.
Awesome.
So he's had a big year.
He has.
Finished it off with a bang. I think he was first Masters because all those guys ahead of him are just young pups.
Hey, we like all the old guys.
That's right. We always are rooting for those guys. So
That's
congratulations, you Run Rabbit runners. And then we also had our local boy, John Stewart.
Woohoo! John Stewart was tearing it up.
That's right. And I don't think they have the official results up, but I saw on the Facebook stuff.
Yeah, he was like top 15 there for a while.
27:59 was his final time.
Yeah.
So
I think when I went to bed, he was like running in 15th place, which is awesome.
Yeah, that night, his little night thing sleep
I think it gets a little cold over there.
Yeah. Yes. Oh boy. And we'll touch on that some more in a little bit. And then the next one we had was I'm Tough.
Yep.
Now, that one is slowly growing.
It is.
And it's becoming more known.
It is.
And it's something that is not for the first-time 100-mile person.
Definitely not, because there is some discrepancy on how long the course actually is.
And it depends on who you ask.
That's right. This year's course was clocked in at 110 miles.
Wow. Now, and you think about it, because I know it's been clocked at like 104, 103,
105.
And people are like, well, it's 103, 105. Okay, but your mind, 100 is a long way, and you're setting your mind to it. Can you imagine finishing your 100-mile race and someone said, oh, hey, 10 more miles?
Oh, that'd be rough.
I'd
be a little upset.
Yeah. So anyway, that was a big weekend, and there were 2 course records set.
Holy cow.
Can you believe that?
The men's.
Yeah.
Amazeballs right there.
So we'll start there on the men's side. David Ayala. 1952.
He knocked off, 2 hours off the course record,
something
right?
like that. And they didn't have good weather.
Seth Swanson had the course record before, so it was no joke before.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And
especially, like you just said, considering the weather they had, just incredible.
Yep.
The weather came in, I don't know, I think in the afternoon.
A little bit before.
On Saturday, because this is a Saturday-Sunday race, and it started raining. And it was persistent rain, foggy, and cold, and it didn't let up until the next day. So that's really amazing that he was able to pull that off.
Yeah, that's stout.
Yeah, it really is.
Sam Ritchie was right behind him, 2036.
Ooh, he won our course record too.
And Elliot Barsakowski in 2040.
Shoot, yeah.
So that was a quick race by the gentleman.
3 dudes up front just tearing it up. What about the ladies?
Ladies' side, another course record.
Ooh, man.
First place, Darla Askew in 2642.
Holy cow.
Becky Bates, 2811.
Yep.
And Helen Pelster, 2826.
Right on.
So 2 course records go down in tough conditions, and that might be a credit to a little bit as they're starting to draw more and more people.
Right.
Getting a little bit more well-known. So you never know what's going to happen there. So congratulations, everybody.
Well, we had some friends up there, didn't we?
We did. We had a couple. So we had Ben Wallace.
Oh, man. 100-mile debut.
29:20.
Right? That's so awesome.
That's way awesome. And Ben's such a good guy. I think we met him at the Smut race this year.
Yeah, we met at the Smut, and I happened to just meet him at the trailhead one day and ran a couple miles with him. Nicest guy. I love that.
I always like to hear that.
And you know what? I think he's been bit.
Yeah.
Straight up bit by this ultra bug. He says next year, I'm not going to do much. I might go to the Dolomites for my anniversary. I bet you that dude's on ultra sign up right now.
Right now, yeah.
Yep.
He better not be looking for a race during his anniversary.
Oh, come on. That is the best way to plan it. Baby, come on.
Come on. We're going to be there anyway.
We're going to be there anyways.
It'll save us so much money.
Exactly.
By not having to go back. Then we had Harrison in 30:47.
Puked his guts out for 12 hours.
Violently
throwing up. And then all of a sudden, it turns around for the last 17 miles. He's like, I am good to go. Let's tear this up.
And that happened how many days ago? Just a few days ago? A couple days ago?
Yeah, a couple days ago.
And he came into the gym today to work out?
Yeah. So I'm over at the gym, because I own the gym. And I see him driving by, and I'm like, oh, he's going to go maybe to the liquor store. Maybe he's going down to get some tacos.
Both are great options.
Yeah, right? And then he comes walking in. I'm like, are you just here to, hang out and chat? No, man, I'm going to work out. I'm like, you just ran 110 miles. But it was cool, and, I made it easy for him.
Yeah.
It was good just to talk to him and get that firsthand, account. So congratulations, Harrison. That was awesome.
And for what it's worth, I think you still should have brought in some liquor store beer and tacos to the workout for you, at least.
I think that needs to be mandatory for that, especially that 5 o'clock hour, right?
That's a perfect time for it.
I think so,
right before the sun starts to set now that fall's coming.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then we have one more good friend up there.
Yep, Debbie Farka in 32:15.
She didn't hit her goal, but you know what? That's okay with me. That's okay with you because, man, terrible conditions up there.
And besides, it's just a tough course.
She knocked out 4 hours compared to last year, and this is the harder direction.
Yeah, so that's...
All the climbing comes after mile 50. Most of it. I shouldn't say all, but 90% of it does.
Man, that's awesome. So congratulations.
And it's not 100-miler. It's 110 miles.
And next year it could be...
105.
Or 115. You never know.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Those are popping up,
Never doing that.
So that's some of the races that are going on. Again, we're not going to cover everything.
No.
But
we just want to make sure that, we're trying to recognize those people we know and the performances that we think that are, all performances are awesome.
Yep. But we definitely have some homers here.
Yeah, we do.
That we like. And we'll come bring
Love
up
'em.
some more because speaking of homing, right?
Man.
This weekend,
Big.
in a day,
Yeah.
tomorrow, whatever, Bear 100.
Not only the bear, but the bear is going to take on 2 different forms this year.
It's the nasty bear.
We're going to
That's what it got to be called, the nasty bear.
It's the rain bear and the snow bear, also known as the nasty bear.
There we go. Hashtagged it, nasty bear.
That is ours, sucker.
So, yeah, that's this weekend.
Man,
and
so many people running that.
First of all, if you don't know much about the Bear 100, it's just a gorgeous course. Right?
Probably the prettiest course. Probably I shouldn't say in Utah because the Zion's pretty badass too. But
depends on what you're into, really.
Really, I mean, yeah, that's
fall
desert.
With the colors and the
yeah.
leaves.
Yeah,
because fall in Utah is spectacular.
it is.
Period. And now you're going through groves of aspens. You're going through
Really, especially early in the morning. You've been out there for 24 hours. Those aspens are popping.
Yeah.
Because you're totally hallucinating your undercarriage off.
I was going to say, go for it.
You're hallucinating your balls off, and all of a sudden those aspens are magic.
Yeah.
You've just loaded up on Smurf nuts, and you're like, yeah.
And that course every year it throws something because it's had early in the years of the Bear, it was like complete whiteout snow.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah.
I went up the pace in 2006. Freaking rain like no other, and then it turned to snow.
There's been lightning storms.
Yep.
So Utah in the fall, anything's open. But you get up
Absolutely.
to those higher elevations,
Yeah.
you're going to be in for it. Last year, super hot.
Oh my gosh.
And then
record heat. The year before, rain bear.
Yeah. So I mean, it's this year's going to be tough.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of chatter on the Bear 100 Facebook page. People are worried, right? And they should
Rightfully
be.
so.
Yeah, they've been training and they've
Yep.
had to change the course.
Yep, from the fire.
Because there was a fire. I guess today or yesterday there was a shooting. Some guy at Right Hand Fork was shot.
I saw that. That is nutso.
So
right?
that's on the course. So there's a lot going on up at the Bear.
Yep,
And
you got the nasty bear plus the ghost now.
Yep. Nasty, spooky bear.
Yeah.
And so that's coming on this weekend. And there's some people running this race. It draws a crowd. It's a hard rock qualifier.
Rightfully slow,
So it fills up. I mean, right off the bat, I'm looking at 2 people in my eyes, a man and a woman, who I think it's their race to win, right?
Absolutely.
The men's side is Jason Schlarb.
Yep.
Obviously you got to consider where his legs are, how he's feeling. So he's got to be a favorite, just in any race he runs. And for the women's side is Casey Lichtig, right?
Yeah,
and
she's fast.
She's awesome, and she's been a little rested, so this should be a good race. There's a lot of people in it. Dominic Layfield on the men's side.
Yeah, he's gonna put down some hurt.
Yeah, you never know. He's sneaky.
He is
right?
fast.
So there's a lot of guys. Justin Mollick, Sam Reed. Women's side, there's a lot of names. And then let's give a shout out to some of the people we know, some
Heck
of our
yeah.
friends.
Let's do it.
Because it's loaded.
That's right.
Right. So we start with Shane Martin.
Right on, Shane.
Just a stud in his own right.
So we see Shane once a year.
It is.
Right?
Yep. On the trail.
On the trail. It usually happens in the spring. And then we don't see him again. So good luck, Shane.
Yeah. And he's always trained. He's done Hard Rock.
Yeah.
He's done Wasatch a bunch of times.
This ain't his first rodeo.
Jeremy Actor.
Ooh.
He's been training
Dude.
really good.
Is fast right now.
Yeah.
Fit.
He's been training good. Phil Lowry, of course. And he's sent the warning out that if you can't take, and we'll cover that in a minute, but if you can't take care of yourself in the mountains, this may not be the race for you this year.
Not this weekend, folks. They ain't no joke.
John Willwright, he's got the bear on his back, right?
Boy, man, that's like the monkey on his back.
Yep.
This might be the year.
Yep.
We'll see.
He's always got some stomach issues.
Yeah, he does.
A little early. Tara Warren,
Woohoo!
who's been on the show.
She is fit and ready to go.
So she's pumped. She hasn't done too much. She's been, I think, training well.
Yep.
Forrest Stewart.
Woo.
Old Forrest.
Forrest.
He's going to finish another one.
I hope so.
How about Misty? Misty
is fit as a fiddle right now.
She paced Jim at Wasatch before I got a hold of Jim, and
Right.
from everything I hear, she is just running her guts out.
Right.
Jeff Metzger, who won
Right on.
a contest for the Brian Powell book.
He did.
Listener. He's running it. Danny Weidenberg.
Uh-huh.
Our buddy Corey Johnson's on the list, and he's another
I'd like
little
to see
trail
him do
ninja.
that. That'd be awesome.
Jim Skaggs.
I hope Jim can deal with the cold.
Yeah, he doesn't like. He does not like cold. He just ran Wasatch 2
yeah.
weeks ago.
Does not like the cold.
Doesn't like the cold, but he did his.
The bear is like a monkey on his back too.
Yeah, he did his last long training run at the Wasatch 100 2 weeks ago. Kenzie Barlow, she's running. And then,
Well, you know, it's good for her to do this because Tommy's been getting a lot of attention this summer.
yeah, right. He's had some stuff going on.
Yeah, so it's good
Her
to see her
husband.
get out there and get after it.
And then the last one I'll mention, I know there's more, is Eric Johnson.
Yeah, that dude's a stud.
And I don't think the cold weather is going to affect him.
No, definitely not. He's gonna be like, "What? This is not
This
cold."
is nothing. When do we warm up?
Yeah.
So, and he's been on our show, and that's why we mentioned for Eric. So, good luck to everybody at the Bear.
Yes.
Be careful, please.
Be
safe. It's going to be pretty nasty.
It will.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of other people.
Yeah, it's important. Let's make sure everybody makes it out of there safe and healthy and happy.
Yep.
For the nasty bear. Nasty bear. Don't mean a thing. Let's see what else we got. Western States, St. Announcer Golden Ticket Races.
Yeah, pretty much the same as last year.
Same thing. Bandera 100K, Sean O'Brien 100K, Black Canyon 100K, which might be on somebody in this van or both idea. Gorge Waterfall 100K, Georgia Death Race, and Lake Sonoma 50. So
Right on.
those are that. And then let's see, what do we got up? Gear Garage number 9 comes out tomorrow.
Yep.
We're going to dabble in some more products, right?
We have 2.
We have 2 we're going to dabble with.
Yes.
They both are engineered
Yes.
for the same purpose.
We've been using them both.
And
Well,
they're-
we've been using one for years.
Yes.
This other product
Is
new.
newer to us.
Newer to us.
And they're both completely different products.
They are, and
for the
you know,
same
I think
use.
that there's both, and there's a need for both of them.
Yeah. So
To be honest.
one of them is Squeaky Cheeks.
Yep.
And you've heard us talk about that. Like I said, we've used that for years. It's a local guy.
Yeah.
And the other one is Squirrel's Nut Butter.
Uh-huh.
And they are coming on the scene.
Man, they're crushing it right now.
They
I've been
really
using
are.
that since mid-July. I
Yeah.
really like it.
Do you?
I think there's a place for it. The Squeaky Cheeks, that's like automatic. In the morning, I dump it in my shorts.
Yeah.
Maybe my socks. The Squirrel's Nut Butter, that's like the undercarriage. You gotta get the chassis kind of like going,
Yeah,
right?
what do you call that when you buy a new car? You got to get the undercoating.
Yeah, it's like that, right?
So we'll be reviewing those
Right.
For the Gear Garage, number 9.
Yep.
And then what do we got? Next week's show, got a Grand Slammer.
We do have a Grand Slammer.
So he just completed the Grand Slam this year. Those that aren't familiar with the Grand Slam, Western States,
Yep.
Vermont, Leadville, and
And Wasatch.
Wasatch. So we'll be talking to him, and we have a couple other shows lined up that me and Joel are both pretty pumped about.
We are. We're gonna keep the excitement.
And we're not going to tell you,
Down.
basically, because we're pretty pumped about
Yeah.
that. So we have that going on. Let's see what else we have coming up. We got our beanies. Man, you got to get on that, peeps.
Yeah.
There's 50 of them, and in
Mhm.
order to get more gear, we need to sell those beanies. So we've pre-ordered. We got some pre-orders coming through.
Which is awesome.
In fact, I'm going to give a shout-out to a pre-order because I'm excited about this.
Yes, you are.
To Dawn Rainey.
Yeah.
Now, what's so special about Dawn, you ask? Well, she's from Northern Ireland.
I know.
So she pre-ordered a beanie in Northern Ireland. So,
Isn't that rad?
I mean, global.
Yeah.
We're
Local.
global.
Local.
But
but
global.
global.
That's right. So, Dawn, thank you so much.
Right.
We've got some more tech tees coming your way.
Yep.
Same design with the white ones we have with TrailManners logo, but we're going to have a few other colors to spice it up, to fill
Right.
some size runs. Then we have, which hopefully we'll have on the site here shortly, is some sweatshirts
Oh, yeah.
pre-order.
Those are so nice.
The sweatshirt itself is super nice. Joel
It is.
loves it.
I do. It's my favorite.
And we'll have that up on so you can take a look at some pre-orders on
hoodie.
those.
Not a sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's right. It's a hoodie. It's a hoodie. And they're
Yeah.
they're comfortable.
They are.
They look good. And guess
Mhm.
what, folks? Like it or not, it's beanie hoodie weather coming up.
Pretty close. Hopefully today's the last hot day
Yeah.
that we have along the Wasatch
Because
Front.
there's flies
Because
all over
I am
the damn
tired of
place.
this crap. Give me some 60-degree weather, folks.
So we got some gear coming, and we've
Yep.
also had requests for gear. Lori requested some buffs, which I would be more than happy to do
Yes.
once we get some money
Right.
because they're not cheap.
Oh my gosh, no. You got to order 100 of those things.
Yeah, and that's I'm looking around. So if you know any custom buff makers,
Right.
let me know. Shoot me an email. Shoot us a message because I'm looking. I'm trying
Right.
to find some so we don't have to order 100 or more. Because again, we don't have money, so we got to sell stuff to buy
Yeah.
stuff to sell stuff.
Yeah,
It's a
that's how it
revolving
works around
circle.
this. Yeah.
So yeah, so if you have other ideas, shoot them our way. We got some real cool things coming out. You know, we really appreciate all the support, all the feedback on our Facebook page. You know what?
And even on the website, man, so many people have been commenting.
That's
lately.
great.
And I appreciate that a lot.
But make sure you share us, right?
Yes.
Like us, share us. Let's get those social media statistics
Yep.
rocking and rolling.
Also, go to iTunes. Give us a review.
Yeah, we just got a couple
Please.
last week. A couple more good ones, so
It
I'm happy
helps.
about that. Totally helps. Yeah, I think that's, and still, I would still like to know what races me and Joel should do next year.
Yep, I'm non-committal right now.
Yeah.
To what I'm going to do.
I'm non-committal with a couple question marks.
Ooh, good way to put that. I have a
Right.
couple question marks that are actually kind of solids, but I'm not going to say anything just yet.
So I've been working on my schedule.
Yeah, because you have to.
You have to.
You got to.
With lotteries and
Yeah.
filling up fast. And
God, the bear fills up in a couple months now.
yeah, and I'm not going to say when that opens, just in case you're listening. I want you to come in late to make sure we sign up for
Yeah, I
it.
want you on the wait list.
So it opens sometime in sometime.
Yeah,
And,
sometime.
But yeah, if there's some more races, let us know because we have some that we'd like to do.
Yep.
We can't hit everything, but
No.
maybe we'd even just show up,
Yep.
hang out, do some shows
For the rut, for sure.
Man, we got to get to the rut.
That's got to be just go and hang.
Yeah, that's got to be high on the A+ list.
The A+ hangout list.
Yeah, for sure the hangout list, potentially 11K list.
I think I like the idea of the 11K.
Yeah.
Because the 28K sounds like it's a lot of work.
Well,
More than I want to do.
I may or may not have something near there on my idea list that
Yeah.
more than the 11K might not be a good idea.
Yeah, the 11K sounds perfect. And it's on Sunday, so you get to hang out and partay.
That's right. And do a little fishing. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing a little fishing while I'm up there.
That's kind of your old man thing. That's okay.
That is my old man. I got to transition a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's a little safer and a little more comfortable on my body. But yeah, I think that's all we got for this week's show.
I think so too.
So we appreciate the support. Like I said,
you.
don't forget to pre-order those beanies. Pre-order the sweatshirts when they get on there.
Yep.
Get these shirts ordered up. We sure would like to add some more gear to the arsenal. I would love buffs. I love to wear buffs.
Yeah, buffs on the Wasatch front in the wintertime are perfect.
Yeah, all year, man, because
Yeah.
even when it's hot, dump them in the creek, put them on your head.
Yeah.
Whatever you go on to do with them. But yeah, get some gear. It's a great gift.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Because you know somebody that needs a beanie.
Yeah.
Right? I already
They
know
do.
2 people that need a beanie.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to get myself one here
Yeah.
shortly.
So anyway, thanks for listening to the Singletrack Session. Don't forget to enter the contest for the Ambit 3.
Yep.
Those contest winners we mentioned, don't forget to send me your information so we get you square.
Yep.
And now we only got one contest running, which makes it easier to take care.
It does.
So thanks for listening. Have a great weekend, all you Bear 100 runners. Be safe. Eric and Joel, we are out.